a very courageous escape across the border into Austria, which was free. And he said, my wife was 9.5 months pregnant with their first child, and they couldn't think how it would be possible to raise their child under communism. So they made the decision, whatever it takes, we'll get across the border. And he described how they crawl through brush and through bushes, and how they watched for the border guards who stood there, and then they made a mad dash across, and thanks be to God, they made it into Austria. But he said, all the time we did it, we prayed the rosary very quietly. He said we each had the rosary in one hand, and then a small bag in the other hand. It's all the possessions that they could take with them. But he said the greatest possession that they had was their faith in Jesus and their great love and devotion to our Blessed Mother. He said, she saved us. There was no way that we should have logically been able to get over the border, because it was brutal the way they patrolled there. They would shoot first and ask questions later. As I thought about that just the other day, because both of them now are dead and have gone home to God, I pray, I think of the courage that it takes and the faith that it takes to make a difference in the world. And that absolute trust that if we step up and do our part through the intercession of our Blessed Mother and through the protecting hand of Jesus, we can make a tremendous difference in the world. In St. Faustina's diary, there is a conversation between her and Jesus where he says to St. Faustina, if it were not for you and your prayers, Poland would have been annihilated. During the Second World War, there was. But to imagine that through